We're ready?
Are you ready?
Bernard, are we good?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we're ready.
All right. Good evening. Welcome to the March meeting of the Prince George's County Cable Television Commission. I am the chair, Cherie Gibson.
I am Festus Udejofa.
Kathleen Driver.
Elma Newsom Summers.
Cynthia Miller.
Thank you. We will start with the approval of the minutes from our February meeting. Commissioners, have you had an opportunity to review the minutes from the February 24th meeting? And are there any additions or revisions to the minutes?
No.
No.
No. Okay. So if there are no changes to the minutes, we will approve the minutes as they were presented. We can move to the action items.
There are no action items at this time.
Okay. The monthly reports are next on the agenda.
Sure. The monthly report for the month of February 2021 for the Prince George's County Cable Commission. For the month of February 2020 for Comcast, we have 6 open calls. For Verizon, we have 9 open calls. They are all closed and no outstanding calls. So that concludes my report for the monthly report.
Okay. Okay. Now we'll go into the Community Television of Prince George's County report.
That report was submitted and it was accepted.
Okay. All right. Now we're at the portion of our agenda for public comments. Gina, do we have anyone registered this evening for public comment?
Yes,
Okay.
we have about more than 20 people that registered. So
okay.
I have Miss Monica Caps.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Miss Monica?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so you can go ahead and introduce yourself and state your complaints before the commissioners.
Thank you. My name is Monica Capps, and I live in Prince George's County on Snowden Pond Road. And my issue is with Verizon Fios because their customer service agents refuse to accept any requests to reduce a service. And I no longer want television service from them, even though I do want to continue my landline and my router or internet service from them. So I was asking them to take away the TV off of my bill, but they refused to do it, and so that was my issue. I sent an email in and received a very kind response from Gina Okolo, and so I appreciate what you all are doing, and thank you for following up on this for me.
You're welcome, no problem. Yeah.
That's all I had.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Capps, for joining us today. And we do have a representative from Verizon on the call with us this evening. I'm not sure if she may be able to address your current situation or help to escalate this with the customer service.
Yeah, thank you. Ms. Capps, I'm sorry you're going through, difficulties to change your service. Unfortunately, this is the first time I'm hearing about it, but we can look into it for you and see if we can get someone to help you.
Thank you very much.
Gina has your information, and I'm sure she could just send it to me.
Yeah,
And
I will.
And by all means, we'll look into it for you and escalate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you, Sandy.
You're welcome. Okay, so the next person we have is Miss Josephine Hunt.
Okay.
Miss Josephine, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you introduce yourself and tell us where you're from?
Oh, I'm Josephine Hunt. I'm a senior citizen. And I did have a concern before, but I thank Gina She helps me quite a bit by referring my concern to Comcast. And, I mean, everything happened within one day. I sent my concern in. Gina got right back to me, and Comcast called me that night. And they did. I had a problem with being a senior citizen on fixed income, and the bill goes up every 6 months or every year. And I always thought that was an issue. And like the bill is like out of control. I don't have any special channels. I don't have any of the movie channels or anything. So I was just trying to tell them, I just wanted the basic service, so to speak. Because there are hundreds and hundreds of channels on there I never watch.
Right.
So anyway, the guy did help me. I'm sorry I forget his name because it happened maybe about a month or two ago. And he did call me and he did help me. So my bill was reduced. You know, it's a lot of issues. You got to be in the contract. You can't, if you let's say he did help me, got me into a lower payment, but the stipulations are if you leave within 2 years, you got to pay this big fine and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not calling to really talk about that. But I just wanted to let you guys know that it's been a big interest of mine just to know that you guys are out there and that you all meet every month to help people in the community. And I just want to thank you and to let you know my situation was resolved for at least 2 years.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Hunte. We are so happy to hear that and happy that Comcast was able to resolve your issue so quickly. And it's a personal vision and passion of us as a commission. We really, we really feel for the senior population and those who are on fixed income. So we're happy that you were able to find some relief. And we do have our Comcast person representative on the line tonight. So if there's anything else that you need help with, we certainly could address that. But thank you for joining us this evening.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Very welcome.
Okay. And
right.
Do you have anything to add to her from Comcast, Andre?
No, I'm grateful that she was able to get her concerns addressed, and if she has any other issues that come up, please, Gina, forward them to me, and I'm happy to escalate it to the right
Awesome. Awesome.
Gina, thank you for being the go-between and helping to escalate the issue. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem at all. Okay, so the next person I have is Abayomi Ebata. Are you there, Mr. Abayomi? Can you hear us? Can you unmute him? Ask him to unmute. He's muted though. I don't think he can hear me. He's muted.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I sent him a request to unmute his phone.
Okay.
But he's still muted, so. Okay, he's on mute now. He's not muted anymore. Mr. Abayomi, can you hear me? Hello? Okay. I don't think I have any other resident except for him.
Okay.
But he's not on mute anymore, but he still cannot speak.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we can return to the agenda, and then if he is able to unmute and join us, then we can certainly return to that.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So we have the Comcast representative report.
Good evening, everyone. No update from Comcast this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Fountain, for joining us today. The Verizon report. Karen?
Sorry. There's no report from Verizon as well. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Karen.
Of course.
All right. Any comments or commentary, questions, concerns from the commissioners? Anyone have anything today?
I have none.
No, nothing.
No? Okay. All right, I'm gonna ask one more time, Gina, if we have that person ready to speak before we close.
Mr. Abayomi, are you there? Can you hear us?
Okay, no?
He's on video and he's not muted, so I'm surprised why.
Gina, looks like you had one other person as well. Did we hear from Ms. Muhammad?
Miss Cynthia Muhammad, can you hear us? She's also on mute.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see that, your name, but yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself and state your complaints before the commission. Hello.
Yes, Cynthia Muhammad. I was just wondering, I noticed you said that neither of the cable companies had reports. Is that typical? This is my first time being in one of the meetings. I just want to know what's going on with the service in the part of the county that I live in.
Where do you live, Ms. Muhammad?
I live next to the Prince George's Community College, and
Okay.
Comcast is our only option. And the service has been going up and down for the last month.
Yeah, so to answer your question, they typically don't have a formal report for the commission each month. They are available to us each month on this call to be able to address questions or concerns from the community. And they do report to the commission if we have specific questions for them. But no, they typically don't have a formal reporting each month. Is there a specific concern that we can help you with Comcast? We do have a representative from Comcast on the call this evening.
My concern is just that, you know, a lot of people are working from home, and here where I am, Comcast is my only option.
Okay.
So the service has been going down, and there have been days when I've been without service. Days without service when you work from home means loss of income.
Yeah.
And they can never tell me what's going on and why the service keeps coming down and going up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mr. Fountain, are you able to address service outages at this time, or do you need more specific information about where this citizen lives to be able to research that?
I would need more information from Ms. Muhammad. So I would encourage you to share your information with Gina, and I can share that information with our teams internally to try to address your concerns.
Okay.
All right. So
And
I will follow up.
I apologize for your service going in and out, especially during this time. You know, our team is working extremely hard to make sure that all of our customers are connected to do work from home, schooling from home. So as soon as you share information with Gina, the sooner I can escalate it within our teams internally.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Cynthia, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I will collect your information after the meeting. I'll reach out to you so I can get all that information, okay?
All right, thank you.
Yeah,
Great.
we will forward that to Mr. Fountain, who can determine if there's any kind of issue in your neighborhood or, you know, where you live, and see if we can get to the bottom of it. But thank you for joining us this evening.
Okay.
Gina,
I just wanted to ask, could I ask the Verizon rep, we would like FiOS, and could somebody look into why the fiber optic lines haven't been installed over here? They've been installed in 98% of the county, but this section falls in at 2%.
Okay.
You know, I would love to look into why you don't have FiOS. So just send that information to Gina. By any chance, do you live in an apartment or a condo building?
Yes, we do. We live in it's a condo building.
All right. So just off the top of my head, I can tell you one reason is that we might not have gotten permission to offer you service. But, you know, be more than happy to look into it.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we'll collect your information and get back with you on service outages around Comcast and then the feasibility of FiOS in your building.
Okay,
So Gina will help expedite that for us.
okay, thank you.
Thank you. Gina, I'm seeing in the chat, the gentleman before says no audio, so I'm not sure. if there's
Yeah,
anything
there's no
to do about
audio, but
that.
he's not on mute. He's
Yeah,
though, right. So, but he's not speaking. So,
yeah. So I would encourage you to email Gina, and if you have a concern or issue that we can address, she will share that with us, and we certainly can try to work it that way if you're unable to speak during this meeting. First time Zoom user, I am more familiar with Teams. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to access your audio just like you do in Teams, the computer audio. But if you're unable to do that, please email the commission through Gina, and she can certainly help expedite whatever question or refer your question to the right people, so we can try to help you.
Okay.
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 All right. So if
that go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, that concludes. I don't have any more resident.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Gina. So our next meeting is Wednesday, April 28th. And Gina, I assume we will be back on Zoom
Yes, please.
until otherwise stated. Yeah, unless there's any other questions or business before the commission, we will stand adjourned. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank
all.
you.
Wonderful evening.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye. Okay.